Hey everybody. I know I said last night that I wasn't going to come on tonight since it was Thanksgiving, but I couldn't stay away. I just wanted to do a little chat, see what everybody's got going on. I just done some shout outs in the description, people that can go check out some of the channels. They're the ones that I follow quite regular. Uh, I ain't got nothing really to talk about tonight. Just want to do see if anybody's got any thing they want to talk about. I do have my show for this Sunday night coming on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's my regular scheduled show. It's the talk show where I do pretty much with my guests and stuff like that. And then on Thursday nights, I have a little mini series that I do about the Victorian era. We've got a few more shows for that, and then I'm going to start into the medicines from the Victorian era that they used. I've got a book that I want to be posting some pictures and some old stuff like that. Hey there, buddy. Oh yeah, I checked them out. I see I even wore my favorite star. It has to be Matt. It has to be. Uh, See, I'll even do this for you. Ain't that so pretty? uh, Not like I said though, we're gonna try. Found a squirrel. You ain't right. Uh, yeah, it's me, brother. I know that was you. Just as soon as I seen the word Cowboys, I know that was you in a heartbeat. Uh, Now, like I said, though, we're going to try to do different shows that revolves around medication from the older days, like Victorian era and the Civil War. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. It ain't going to be a very long show tonight. I just wanted to chat. I couldn't stay away. I put some channels in the description for people to go follow. There's still a couple more I forgot to put in there anyway. So that is Tracy. She says, I'm just glad all the cooking is done. I bet so. I bet you cooked quite a bit. Very nice. Love that topic. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I try to do pretty much the best I can to help out. Hey, there she is. Bootsie. Fat and happy. Tracy, you ain't right. um Let's see. I was going to mention something the other night. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. Anybody that's in the P3 family program family thing. If there's anybody can, if they want to send me their team logo, and I will try to put it into the video. I will download it on my StreamYards and I will bring it up. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Appreciate all y'all coming in here on the holiday. I hope I ain't taking y'all away from your families. I just couldn't stay away. I tried and I just couldn't. I ate too much today. I laid down. We ate about I don't know, it was about 11 or 12 today. And I laid down and I rest and I slept like a baby. And I got up about an hour ago and tired of looking at the. You ain't right. I have no family. Well, you got family here, buddy. You got family here. All you gotta do is just come in and start chatting, and you be family. Like I said, though, I think that the next time we for my next series, it will be the Civil War medicine and stuff like that. Because that's one of my favorite era. Did you see the Bills win today? No, I didn't get to watch any of the game. I watched a little bit of the Cowboys game, then it just went out. I caught first quarter, then my phone went out and I couldn't get back on it. How about them boys? Oh yeah, David. Like I said, I watched a little bit of the Cowboys game the first quarter, and then it just went out. That sounds interesting. Yeah, guitar song. You have family here. That's right. Yeah, it's on here now. Oh yeah, that's right. Like I said though, we're gonna try to do different time frames. I'm pretty much like anything about military, so we want to try to do a lot of military medicines and some of the deaths that they had, like when they bring them back home and stuff like that, different ceremonies and stuff, which all the military is pretty much the same. I've been to a few 21 gun salute, my grandpa and my uncle, and my dad will be the next. I will be getting my dad's flag, and that's going to be kind of hard. My dad got his dad's flag, and I'll probably be getting mine. And thanks, guys. Anytime, buddy. You're always welcome here. Anytime we do stuff, I love to go to the Battle of Gettysburg. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, I don't know if Matt and them's going to do that again this year or not. Well, next year. But you can talk to him. He can get you there. It's not far from where he lives at, he said. And he can get you to Gettysburg, and y'all can do an investigation there. Matt is a good guy to investigate with. I investigated with him at the battleship. And he's serious about his investigation. He's going to get answers somehow, some shape or form. So, I definitely will. Yeah, Tracy. I mean, he's really good. Learning some stuff from him also by investigating with him. I've learned quite a bit from him. But yeah, you can get hooked up with him, and he can get you up there right with it and everything, and probably Matt Barron, the paranormal consultant. Hey there. Like I said, we're going to do World War One medicines, World War Two medicines, and stuff like that. And I will be doing the pretty much at the end, after we do all the military stuff, and then the last show of that series, we would do the funeral, go over to the funeral that they do, the 21 gun salute. I might bring Matt up with me since he's a military guy, and get him go over some rituals that they do for the military and different things like that. And maybe we can find the taps, and we can play the taps for all the militaries that have passed away and ones that passed away in combat and stuff like that. It will be about 3 or 4 more shows before we start that. Then we'll do Revolutionary War medicine. That's a little bit different. They didn't have much to use and go on, and we'll go through the same bite the bullet. I would put that down on the list. Playing that will definitely trigger. Oh yeah. So we will probably do that for some of the videos to play the taps and stuff like that to honor our military fallen and everything. Oh yeah, playing taps. That's one of the. I hope I won't get copyrighted for it, and get in trouble for it, but something like that has to be honored as a because I'm not going to sit here and play it on a horn. I don't know how to play it. I can't play a music instrument. I couldn't even carry a tune in a bucket with 3 handles. So we'll find somebody can play it, and then we will put it on. I will try to get, like I said, I'll get Matt on here if he'll be willing to come on with me on that show towards the end, and get him to talk about some things that the military does for their fallen, like the Navy part. Then we can guess on what the Army and the Marines and Coast Guards and all that stuff do for their fallens and ones that lost all their lives and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I'm thinking about. Has anybody got anything they want to say and talk about? Yeah, I don't really have much. I just wanted to come on here a little bit and chat and talk about some ghost hunting, talk about some good places to go. You want to come up here, Tracy? I can send you a link if you're still in here. You can come up and talk to us for a little bit if you want. Tell us about your trip that you went on. Hang on. Yeah, I was been interested to talk about your trip. Let's do it. All right, let me get you the link right here if I can find the buttons. Let's see. Tracy. There you are. Okay, I sent you the link there. Yeah, we can talk about your trip. I've been wanting to talk to you about that and see how it went and everything. Let me send all right, I'm back. Sorry, y'all, my thing's all jacked up here. Well, everybody here is Tracy. She was in the chat. Now she's here.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
fat and happy. I'm sitting in bed watching TV. I am so not moving.
Oh yeah, I know how that is.
Uh,
You have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. Um, just me and my husband. He's back from the hospital, so we canceled with all the kids and told them to go to their other places, and so
Yeah.
it was just us. So too much food for two people. But it's been very peaceful. I brought back a bottle of Jameson crested, and they're not going to be selling it in the US anytime soon, so I brought it back with me. So we had to crack that open. There's
Yeah,
just two of us, that way we didn't have to share.
yeah. David said all that turkey laugh out loud. Yeah, like I said, you get hooked up with Matt Barron. He's over in, I mean, he lives in middle Pennsylvania. He's almost right there, right with Gettysburg.
Well, I'll
Uh,
definitely get a hold of him. That's a bucket list
yeah,
location, so I'd love to go with him. If you say he's good, then he's good. I want to go with him.
yeah, he's good. I mean, he went with us to the battleship this past time we went, and
Okay,
he's serious about his investigations. He actually is in the uh he's into it. I don't know how to say it, but he's into it. So
good.
yeah, and he don't do a lot of like scientific like with equipment. He does just very basic equipment, and he goes with that, and does pretty good, getting some good answers and good remarks and stuff like that.
Good, yeah. Yeah, apparently they must know him.
Yeah,
He keeps going back, and that
yeah,
kind of attracts them back. Like, look, we knew
yeah,
you'd be back.
yeah.
But
So how was your trip?
yeah, I went to Ireland and was at Lep Castle and oh my gosh, Blarney Castle. We got to investigate Lep Castle, which everybody knows about that.
Yeah,
Most one of the most haunted castles in Europe. And we were with Dave Schrader, and it was every investigation was awesome. Plenty of sorry,
no, you're fine.
plenty of audio,
Yeah,
plenty of pictures. I can't even think off the top of my head now where all we were, but when we did Lep Castle, of course, that's a bucket list for a lot of us.
yeah,
And just walking in that place and with the owner sitting right there, and he's doing his penny whistle as you walk in this massive castle that he's restored, and the history. It's breathtaking
yeah,
when you walk in there. They said that when he started, there was just ivy and trees growing inside, and he completely redid it. So I'm sure he got a lot of activity when he was remodeling, and
yeah,
restoring the castle, of course.
yeah,
And then the Blood Church on top of Lep Castle is amazing. I mean, they of course, if you know Irish history, uh, they outlawed Catholicism, and the very top of Lep Castle is the church. They call it the Blood Church because they were practicing, and a priest was there, and they came in, stabbed the priest 2 times. And while my son was standing in that spot, he got those 2 pains. Well, there was a local paranormal group with us, and so when my son was like, "Man, it feels I got these pains in my stomach," and they were like, "Well, where?" And he showed them, and they were like, "That's where the priest got stabbed." And then there's no windows naturally; it's
Yeah.
just open, slots
Yeah.
for arrows to go through. So this wind came into the blood castle or the blood church and just whirlpooled all around us. Just and then we got some evidence, and luckily I was there with an angel reader, and she's an awesome person. And I look up and I see this solid white phoenix on the wall above where the priest had gotten stabbed. Not an angel, but it just looked like a big solid white phoenix. And she happened to walk in right when that was happening. And I asked her, to validate, do I see this? Do you see things? And she goes, the white, she called it an angel, and I called it a phoenix.
Yeah.
And she said that white angel, and I was like, awesome. She just validated what I saw.
Yeah.
And but when the next group came up, and our group had to go down to go a different part of the castle because we didn't want to be in large group.
Yeah.
And when that transfer happened, that wind stopped on a dime. And it was one of those like that really just happened. There was a breeze, right? But that was a big moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like you had pretty good fun over there.
We had a blast. We did. Made some new friends, met some, other paranormal people, um and they were just amazing. I'd have to go back through my feed to see who their exact name was. I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And where were we? We were in a castle. I'll think of it later. We were in a castle, and they had a shot glass turned upside down on this round table, and they started asking questions. Well, it just started moving, and I had a hard time just barely keeping my finger on top of that shot glass because that sucker was moving all over the place. And when we played old classical, their time period music, that shot glass went in complete circle of that table like they were dancing.
No.
But everything else was a smaller circle was yes, and a back and forth is no.
Mm.
So, and we had intelligent conversation going on, yes, no. But when that music cut on, they went the full circle of the table like you would if you're ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that went on forever. I mean, that was the longest, that I've ever experienced, and it just kept going and going, and it was full speed.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you gonna go back?
This was my third time. I'll definitely go back. There's more places
Okay.
I want to go over there, and some new places that I found out this time that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
So
Y'all do any cemeteries over there or anything?
I wish, but no, we didn't have time in between. We were go go go.
Yeah.
So we because we wanted to be able to get to the hotel before a location, and so the touristy stuff was in the mornings, and the paranormal stuff in the evenings.
Yeah.
So we were go, but I've this was my third time in Ireland, and I'd have to say that there's definitely different from ours because they have your headstone, then
Yeah.
you have your allotted plot, and this just full of, and it's not full of rock, but after so much dirt, then they lay good sized rocks on top,
Yeah.
and it's boarded off so that rock will sit there. And there's a hole with a glass in it that's up by the between the tombstone, well, right in the middle of the tombstone going down. And people can decorate on that gravel however they want.
Uh,
And that's pretty cool. So you'll see maybe like a little kid's fire truck, or you'll see grandma's chair or something, but you're allowed to decorate there.
okay.
But I would love to go and just sit next to one of those, or sit on the edge
Yeah.
and do something overnight. But I don't know if you're allowed to over that in that country to do that.
Yeah.
Just go into a cemetery at night.
That sounds interesting. That's
It is, and of course I want to go to Scotland.
yeah.
Definitely. But
How
yeah,
how long was y'all over there?
I was over there 12 days. With Dave it was 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's very sweet man. Um, we went. Oh, our first stop was Hellfire Club, which if they do not get the funding that they're hoping for, then we were the last group to go through because they're going to tear it down.
Ah,
And of course, as paranormal people, we're like, don't tear it down. You need to preserve it. So I really hope that they win the fight and preserve the Hellfire Club.
yeah. That's
um,
where I want to go.
woo,
Yeah.
take your hiking shoes. It took me an hour and a half to walk up,
Really? Ah,
an hour and a half to walk up there. And once you get up there, of course, it's breathtaking view. You
yeah.
can't believe where you're at. And it's it's a whole nother vibe in there, especially up on top, but not on the main level.
Yeah.
And we were still able, the stairs were still good enough for us to go upstairs. I felt, well, we were at the Hellfire Club. I felt the room to the left, I loved it. I don't know why. Every room looked the same, but that
Yeah.
room to the left, I just loved. So I'd like to do some more history and research to find out, if they know, like this room was for this room was for that, and so forth. But walking down from Hellfire Club, Dave stayed with me because my hair was soaked. I was sweating. I had a couple of surgeries, and
Yeah.
so this was my first big outing. And but he stayed with me the whole time, made sure I was okay, and I got back down to the
Yeah.
parking lot. So he very, very sweet, very honest.
That's
And
that's
anything you ask him, he'll tell you. Oh, don't show him pictures of orbs.
oh really?
I got a big old orb photo, and I went running up to Dave, and he's like, "Mm-hmm," and I was like, "Dang it!"
Yeah,
um,
we went back to the clinic the other night. Saturday night we went. It gave us a little bit of stuff, but not a lot like we normally get when we go there.
mm-hmm.
I would like to take you there with us one night.
I'd love to.
That's my cousin them didn't get to come. Shasta and her mom didn't get to come.
Uh,
So it was just only 5 of us that night,
okay.
and we didn't get what we normally get.
Oh,
We just got a few. The piano played by itself one time. Uh,
yeah.
we kept hearing a woman's voice, but there wasn't no women there. It was all guys that night, so I guess we had a guys' night out. But it normally would give us some stuff, but it just didn't happen Saturday night. So
You never know. You can go to the same place 50 times and never get the same two
yeah,
things. So
yeah,
it happens. But I'd love to go out there and
Yeah,
do that.
I think that we can. I just think that there's a lot of spirits there are more active with the women that we take with us. You know,
Probably.
just for the simple fact of uh, that they're more immune to. I mean, there's more women spirits there than there are men spirits to me.
Mm.
That's the way I feel.
Okay.
So I think they can communicate with women more than they will with other guys and stuff like that. So, but like I said, we normally get some pretty good stuff, but it just didn't deliver too
Yeah.
good that night.
Yeah. Women didn't want to talk to you that night.
Yeah, yeah. We can't even get the spirit women to talk to us. Ain't that something? Oh
They're
man.
like, oh Lord, they're back.
Yeah. Uh, so what have you got upcoming future?
Next year I will be at Joliet prison with Dave Schrader and Shane Pittman is going to be there, and of course, I'm like, hell yeah, I got to do that one. So, and yeah, who wants to pass up Joliet prison?
Yeah,
Um, let's see. I'm hoping to do Missouri State Pen, which is local to me. Even though it's local, I've never been there. And
yeah.
then as my relatives started, passing away, come to find out I had a relative that was incarcerated there.
Oh,
And so I called them and they said whenever I plan on coming out to do an investigation, they'll let me know what cell number he had so I can go in there.
oh, okay. That's
So
pretty
I
neat.
definitely want to do that. And then I'm going to be at Scarefest in October.
Okay.
And
I'll,
uh, I I got another one. Um, where's that? New Orleans, and then driving over to Pensacola. Looking
okay.
some along that route. We're looking for what's there, what can we do, and so forth. I've been to New Orleans before, and I've
Well,
even investigated Bloody Mary's house. But
that's that's funny you say that because that's where Matt and them was going this time.
oh, this Sunday.
Uh, Down to New Orleans for the scare time.
Oh, they're going down soon.
They going down there to see to the Scare Fest in New Orleans
Really? There's a Scare Fest in New Orleans.
next year.
Oh, next year.
Yeah, in October.
Oh.
I was going to go, but me and my wife are going on a cruise, so I can't go.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we're going to Bahamas, and I hope I can persuade the dude that drives the boat go to Bermuda and all that stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just watched the thing on that. What's that moon
Yeah,
castle? Whatever the hell that was.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now that's gonna bother me. I can't remember the name of it, but that would be cool. Bring
Yeah,
back some sunshine and some warmer weather while it's like December and October and through here.
all right.
Oh,
I'll put that on my list.
okay.
uh,
Uh,
I was thinking about sneaking my K2 and my recorder and things like that. If we go to Bahamas, I might see if I can't find a little haunted place there, but I'm afraid they're
it's
complicated.
um I've only been to Ireland. I haven't traveled anywhere else with it with equipment. And they're pretty lenient.
Really.
Yeah. Who was I thinking? Was it Bob Marley? Wasn't he born in the Bahamas?
Lordy, I don't know. Don't
Huh.
know much about anything.
Say if you can sneak off to his um I saw a thing about it where he was born in a shed
Oh,
and
okay.
they were thinking about, taking it and putting it in a museum and so forth. But anyway, so you can investigate that.
I'll, I'll look it up and check out all the things we're gonna be doing. I know if we get to be on that boat and all that food's gonna be on there for free, I probably won't leave boat.
I know, right? Food, don't you mean the dessert bar?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's where I'd be. I was like, just give me a wheelchair and I'll just wheel my ass all the way down.
I'll probably be doing that because when it comes to free food like that, now that's a whole nother ball game.
It tastes a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, my friend that I worked with, her and her family went on a cruise a couple years ago, and she said they had a mess of food on that boat. Said you couldn't even go around a corner without getting some food somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, they said they keep them tables decorated every single hour on the hour. Somebody takes
Dang,
something off, they put it back.
that's dangerous. Oh my God, if they had crab legs, I'll
They
just
got
take the pan. Just 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 give me a bucket of butter.
Relation sauce. They had everything under the sun.
Mm.
Yeah, that'll be my first cruise to go on, so I don't know what to
Is-
really expect. Yeah,
Tell me how it is. I have a fear of water, so cruises are out, but we're considering a river cruise because you can see the shore, but we'll see.
and
So you let me know how it goes
I will. I
and
sure
if
will.
it's too peoply.
I imagine this probably will be crowded on that thing. Uh, I want to go on the top deck and hit golf balls out in the ocean. I think
That
that'd be.
would be, oh, that would be fun.
They got one boat that's got go kart track on top, on the race go karts. My look at it, the thing will break and take off out through the ocean.
Jimmy!
That'd be about my luck. Sure enough.
Susie over here pushed me off of the ocean. That would be dangerous. Oh,
Yeah, I seen that on there and I thought, now ain't that just something there to get somebody hurt on?
you see, you couldn't go around with your family members because you know
They would get rid of me that way.
they'd
That'd
be
be
like,
easy opportunity.
save money at Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my
You,
gosh, that was hilarious.
you should have seen me when I took my first plane ride. Lordy, you talking about scared. I was scared to death.
Really?
Yes, I was scared to death. I was about like like on now his name just Steve on Ghost Hunters. When he gets on the plane, starts crying and everything. That's the way I was.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
My wife couldn't walk after we got landed that day because I squeezed her kneecap. They had to like surgically remove my hand from her knee and take the chair with me because I had this one gripped on the arm of the seat that I was sitting in. When we landed, it was really had a whole lot of relief on me. Just went gone.
Wow,
Yes,
that's intense.
we had to fly
Hmm.
from Charlotte, North Carolina to Cleveland, Ohio. Then from
Mhm.
Cleveland, Ohio to Boston.
Oh,
And then when we come back, we had to go from Boston to New Jersey. We had to sit there in that airport for 6 hours. And we was sitting there and we was walking around and I got behind one of those Iraqi guys
uh-huh.
and he had one of them things on his head, you know. And I was scared to death. And then I told my wife, I said, if he gets on our plane, I'm gonna walk back from New Jersey all the way back to Charlotte, North Carolina to get my car. I wasn't gonna get on the airplane, but he didn't get on the airplane because that's just right after they did the trade center stuff.
Yeah,
I was scared to death.
man, you were white knuckled.
Yeah, they had
Gee.
surgery to remove my hands from my wife's kneecap because she couldn't even walk when we landed.
Did you bruise her?
Oh yeah, she had her kneecap
She
was bruised.
big old handprint on her knees. Oh, poor thing. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. And she's still with you.
Oh yeah, she's still with me, unfortunately. But no,
Oh,
I would do a plane ride again now. I think I got a little more used to it. I'm not really used to it, but I think I can handle it. But I still ain't gonna sit at the window. I'm scared of
no.
heights anyway, so that's my problem.
Yeah, you might want to sit. Yeah. You need to get bumped by the drink cart.
They we was flying from Boston to New Jersey. You know, me and my wife had a lot of souvenirs and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I stuffed the bag under my seat, and that flight attendant woman, she got after me. She said that needs to go up there in that little thing overhead with the lid shut down. I said, yeah. I said, if it breaks, are you going to go buy me another one before I go back home? She didn't like it too good. And she said, also, are you comfortable sitting at the emergency window? And I looked, and I was daggone if I wasn't at the emergency window. If we was to accidentally crash, would you help everybody get out? I said, no. I said, if we accidentally crash, everybody's on their own. if I'm
Screw
dead,
little Timmy.
if I'm dead, how am I going to get to him move out out that window? She said, I better move. I said, I think I better.
I'll make a mental note if I ever fly with you. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a trip and a half.
Mhm.
I never spent so much money in my life. We went to Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard when we went.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we stayed in Cape Cod. It was in October, and they had the witch trials thing going on.
Oh.
We didn't even get to go to that. It was happening the day we was leaving when it was starting.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
next time we're gonna plan it where we can get to go to the witch trials, and I'm gonna go to dang, I can't think of the name of that house up there now in Boston. Lizzie Borden's house. I want to go there.
Oh. Mhm.
I want to go there and
I'd like to
invest.
go there. Um,
That is one of my places on my bucket list, and Stanley Hotel in Colorado.
yes.
Love to
And
go.
every time I go to Colorado, I'm 2 hours away from it, and I always think I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it. Never do it.
Never get around to doing it, huh?
No, I'd love to go there, and uh, I don't know. I've been to Alcatraz a couple of times, but I'd like to investigate Alcatraz.
Yeah,
But I don't know if they even allow it. I seriously doubt it.
yeah. Actually, I thought they do let people do the Alcatraz.
Do
I
they?
know Ghost Hunters did. I think Jason and Grant and all
Mhm.
them. I
Yeah.
think they did before. I
I
could be
didn't
wrong.
know if they just opened it for them, for TV, or if
Yeah,
anybody could go out there.
I imagine anybody could. Be honest with you.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the Winchester house,
Yeah, I would like to go there too.
but I need to take a lot of breadcrumbs.
Yeah, they say that is the one wacky place. I just read something about it a while ago. It had 6 kitchens in that place.
The hell?
Yeah, can you imagine 100? It's like I don't know, about 300 some rooms,
Yeah.
something like that, maybe a little more. That's something. I hate to be the cleaner to clean that place.
Uh-uh.
You
Well,
would
you
never get.
forget what the hell was. Did I already do this room? I don't know.
Might look up, be going around in circles, end up in the same room.
You mean there's more?
That's how loud I got it. My great thing. Yeah, it was like I said though. I did read some that the Cowboys won on Thanksgiving. Just remember the Giants always going to go down. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving too, and I will I will build your family, your friends are headed to the Thanksgiving. I hope I read it halfway right. My reading ain't all good. There, my buddy Dwayne. Hey, bud. Didn't realize you were on tonight. It was a last minute thing, to be honest with you. I didn't know I was going to come on. I just got sitting down. I thought, man, it's about to kill me not to go on tonight. So I said I'll go ahead and do a live. But
And I'm tired of looking at family.
yeah, it was. I had a pretty good Thanksgiving. It was me and my wife and my dad went to eat. Uh, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law they went to eat, but we went to the two different restaurants to eat. My wife had to hurry up and get back so she can rest, so she can go to work tonight,
Oh,
and they wanted to eat a little later, and that way she wouldn't have good time to rest. So we went to eat at a different restaurant, and we done got back home while those started getting eaten.
oh.
Good deal, John. How about our Cowboys? I watched the first quarter and part of the second quarter, and then the phone went out. It skipped on giving me the pre-show thing, whatever it was. I got mad and I said, "Forget it. I'll just catch the highlights later." I just got home. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Appreciate that, buddy. So, are you planning to take another trip uh, over to
Overseas,
yeah,
or Ireland. Not for, if I do, it's every other year.
every other year?
So 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So between there, though, there's plenty of things to do here.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of places.
Yeah. We've got some pretty decent places lined up. It's not official yet, but we're actually working on try to get them booked and stuff like that. I do want to book Octagon Mansion in Virginia,
Oh, yeah.
Civil War Museum. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it got more of the southern stuff from the south in there. It got some Union stuff, but more Confederate stuff in there. We're trying to look on getting that because I heard that when you spend the night there and do an investigation, the owners will bring you donuts next morning and stuff like that. So we'll give that a try. I might try to book the battleship again.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. I've got to wait and see what my doctor says. But I got some health problems. Uh, we're just going to try to stay around here for right now and do some different places.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. You can go with us one time, bud. Happy Thanksgiving, Bootsie. Hey, I put your name down in the description again. Uh, Matter of fact, I put Sean's down there too. Uh, I'm getting now where I'm starting to remember putting stuff down in there to for other people to check out. Uh, yeah, we got uh, that place I'm looking at.
Yeah.
We're thinking about doing something in West Virginia this time.
Okay.
Uh, I'm not sure if it's going to be a Trans Allegheny. It could.
Uh,
It
I'll
could.
meet you there for that one.
Or we want to go to that theme park, Lake Shawnee, however you say it.
Lake Shawnee, yes. I had that. Well, that's a long story, but I'd like to go to that one and
I
actually stay.
my cousin Shasta, she's got some stories about that place.
Hmm.
That's what made me want to go. Cause she told me one time that they was sleeping in a tent out on the ground.
Hmm.
Said they couldn't sleep. Said the equipment was going off. Said they got up and took the batteries out of it, and said some equipment still went off with no
Oh
battery.
my God, that would
And
be awesome.
she said it sounded like somebody was dancing inside their tent.
Well, children like to play.
She is on an Indian burial ground, and
Hmm.
when they started doing some renovation up there, they actually dug up some artifacts.
Yep.
Then they started, I guess they dug up some kind of bones too. Also, I don't know.
Hmm.
They had it tested, and they found out it was Indian burial ground and stuff up there.
Right. Yeah.
So she said that that's what she thinks it was. Indian spirit come sitting inside her tent and stuff.
Hmm. What wanting to know who they are, why are they there, and I guess a tent, it kind of like a teepee. Yeah.
Yeah, either that or they
Huh.
just want to smoke a peace pipe. Yeah,
Uh,
that would be a trip right there.
yeah, definitely. I am. The reason why I said that was because I was on a solo trip and I had my full itinerary out. I was just me in my car and I just went and I did a whole bunch of investigations. Lake Shawnee never got a hold of me. And then a year later, they finally let me know we're not taking reservations at this time.
Yeah,
And I was like, but I tried to go there. So I ended up at Ohio State Reformatory. Am I saying that right? Um, so I ended up driving up that way and I did that one instead. So, but I'd like to go to Lake Shawnee.
yeah, that's
That
one of the
that,
places I would like to do.
that and Trans Allegheny. Yeah.
There's another one up there too, ain't there? In West Virginia, another place to investigate.
There's the West Virginia State Pen.
Yeah, that might
Um,
be.
yeah, that's a good one.
No, really.
Yeah. You know how they give you the tour of the, prisons or locations, where's what? Pay attention at that one. You'll get lost. Oh my gosh.
I want to do that one where they did on Ghost Hunters, where uh, God, what's his name? Brian ran out of that time, out of that penitentiary. They was up on the second floor of the prison, and they something there spooked them, and Brian turned around and said, "Dude, run!"
I
God,
missed that one or I don't remember it.
yeah, I can't remember when Brian was the equipment person.
Yeah.
Uh, God, it's on YouTube. I've watched it 3,000 or 4,000 times. I can't remember which penitentiary it was.
Yeah. Oh, I'll look it up. Okay.
It's I mean, Jason gave him I don't know what. He gave him a talking to. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I like that was one of my favorite shows that night. And they was training a new guy too,
Uh-huh.
and they him the new guy with Brian, and he told him to run, and they run out there like scared ants. Yep. Of course, he's gonna get a good talking to, especially
Yeah, that's the last thing you kind of do.
especially when you're training somebody.
Hmm. Yep.
So yeah, it was like I said though, it was a pretty good show.
I'll look it up.
I
I
think
want to
it's
see that.
It's either in the second season or third season, maybe
Second or okay.
second or the fourth season, somewhere in that time frame.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really interesting that night. That was about the highlight of that season.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of shows do you like to watch? I mean, what ghost hunter shows do you watch?
Actually, behind you is Ghost Adventures is on.
Oh, okay.
Ghost Travel Channel does a marathon of them every Thursday.
Oh,
Anyway,
really?
I love Dead Files.
Yeah, I
Know,
like it too.
and this sucks because the season that's coming up is their final season, and I really like that show that Schrader was on, that Holzer Files.
Uh-huh.
I really like that one. Uh, da, 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 da. I can't really think of any more. Dead Files, Ghost Adventures, but I have, but I have my certain favorite people if they're going to be on a show or so. Ghost Brothers, love them.
Oh, I love them too.
They are hilarious in person too. They are just.
I would love to meet them.
Yeah, but I love like Steve Shippey. Anything he's in, Cindy Kaza, Amy Allen. If they're on another show, I'll watch it. So it's just certain ones I just follow.
I like Kindred Spirits.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I like their show.
Yeah.
I like when that guy on there, Chip Coffee.
Yes.
I like when he's on there. He's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's really good to investigate with too. I was with him, Amy Bruni, and Adam Berry at Belvoir Winery.
Yeah.
And got a lot of evidence, and Adam Berry's a hoot. Chip Coffee, he's really good. He's straightforward, and so forth. And of course, that's what you want. That's what we like. So yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just I don't know.
I ain't never. I'll always be pretty good on talking, but now I just get so brain dead here lately. My shows go good, and all of a sudden I just stop talking. I'll just run out of things to say. Just like last night, my show, I had 6 or 7 pages of notes. They didn't even last no more than 30 seconds. So we went for 2.5 hours of just chatting, just talking, just.
Well, this was spur of the moment.
Yeah, it was. I just really didn't know. I was just going to talk for a little bit, and just see how everybody's doing, how the Thanksgiving was. But then all of a sudden, I seen a show come up. When I saw your name, I said, "Yes, that'd be a good show right there. I want to ask you to see."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Lucky for you, I just want to be away from family, but no, I was sitting here watching TV and I was like, "Oh, Jonathan, what's he doing?"
Yeah,
and I was like, "He's just as bored as I am."
I am. My wife, she just had left to go to work, and I'll be getting in the bed here in a little bit because I got to work in the morning. But
oh man,
I can really use this last few hours right here to just talk to somebody.
Well, I appreciate it. I had fun.
Oh, I did too. I enjoyed listening to your stories about your trip.
Oh, thank you.
That was really awesome.
Next time I'll make you some drinks.
Okay.
Not only do you go to pubs, they teach you.
Oh, really? Did y'all investigate any pubs over there?
Pubs, no, not any pubs. I did learn that the reason why they keep all of their ancient buildings and all their ruins and they never knock anything down is because they're afraid that if they knock all of those things down, not only do they get rid of history, but the spirits will not know where to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
When you head to Kansas, I'm more than willing to go on a hunt with you. Okay, we'll be over that way one of these days. We'll have to find us some good places to go.
well, my neck of the woods in Kansas City, Belvoir, you can drive a few hours to Jeff City to the state pen. See,
Okay,
on your way right over to Kansas.
okay,
Yeah, I'm 40 minutes away from the state line.
okay. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Make a little road trip.
Oh yeah, I would love to venture out west a little further than Tennessee. uh, me and my dad, we're actually going to go and see the Daniel Boone's mom and dad's grave.
Oh,
Probably,
yeah.
yeah. I found where they're buried at, and they're buried probably 45 to an hour a minute away from here.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, I
Mhm.
seen it last Saturday when I went to the card show. We went right past the graveyard.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you'll have to, yeah, you got to go.
yeah. I'm gonna go and try to film it and
Mm-hmm.
uh, take my cat toys with us and my camera,
Okay.
maybe my K2 or something, and just see if I can't get them to communicate with it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely do that.
That's my goal, but I don't know. I've We bought us a new piece of equipment. You know how expensive the Boo Bears are. The
Oh, yeah. I
what
got one. Yeah.
about what like $500, a little less, something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that my buddy's got, he paid almost 500 for it.
Oh, God. And
Yeah,
I got, um, I think it was a gift to me, and I think my husband found it, and it was like 200
yeah.
for it. But
One the one that we was looking at was right at 5, but I found something at Walmart the other night. It was $29.99, so we got it.
what?
Yeah, it wasn't a Boo Bear. It's some other kind of piece of equipment, but it you can touch it and it'll go off. It's the Gremlin. We tried it the other night, so I didn't know if that scared the spirits or not with the big ears and everything like
Yeah.
that. So I figured that probably scared them. They ain't got used to something like that yet.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Cemetery, aka Witch and Warlock, is the local nickname for it. Okay, that'd be pretty cool to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll definitely look that up and keep it in mind. But let's see here. Well, I'm about out of questions, about out of anything to say.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think we're about done for the day. It's been, even though it's just us, it's been a
yeah,
hell of a day.
it has been, that's for sure. I
Uh
normally get my nap in early this morning, but I didn't get it in until late this evening. So
oh.
I'm running off like 2.5 hour nap.
You need you need to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to head to here in a minute. Get me another Dr. Pepper and head to the
Well,
bed.
all right. Well, it was nice talking to you again.
Nice talking to you. I appreciate you coming on at a short moment like that.
Oh, that's okay. I enjoyed it.
Baker says, "Good night, buddy. Have a good one tomorrow." Yep, I will try tomorrow. And Sean said, it has unmarked tombstones. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I appreciate you coming in here at the last moment and
Oh, no problem.
talk
I
to
had
us.
fun.
We actually, I've been actually wanting to try to get you on here, but I didn't know if you done got back in the States yet or not. And
Hmm.
I seen you popped on. I said, well, she must be back because I know she wouldn't want to pop on my show while she's still on her vacation.
Hell no, it costs too damn much on my cell phone bill. Like,
Oh,
I like y'all, but
well,
uh,
yeah, I just wanted to check on you and see how your trip went and what you got coming up in your future. And,
oh, thank you. Just Joliet prison. That's the only things that definitely in the books.
okay.
Yep, already paid and everything. All
And
right, well,
you're welcome to come back to North Carolina and hunt with us anytime.
you, I definitely will.
Anytime you want to, just let us know, and if I can, we'll set it up.
Okay, yeah, that's where my husband's from, North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Hendersonville area,
Yeah, I
up on the
know.
mountain.
Yeah, I know
Yep.
that's it. Yeah,
So
yeah.
no,
I'm
he
not.
could.
I'm not too far from the mountains. I'm just right below Mayberry, North Carolina, or Andy Griffith shows based on us. So
Okay, my husband talks about it all the time.
I probably ain't about, I don't know, about not even 10 minutes from Mayberry, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, if that. According on how some of these weird people drives around here.
No different than Kansas City.
Oh man. But you have a good rest of your night and happy Thanksgiving to you and your
Happy
husband.
Thanksgiving. Be be careful on your way to work in the morning.
Oh, I'm gonna try
Watch
to.
for deer.
Yeah, they're moving tonight. It's pretty chilly outside.
Yeah.
But you be safe and have fun and I will talk
You
to you
too.
later. I see.
Okay, thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Well, everybody, you heard it from her. I didn't expect her to be in our chat, but she did, and I said, "Well, there comes our good guest for tonight." Uh, I do enjoy talking to her. She does have some good stories, and listen to her tell her story about her trip to Ireland. That is one of the places I would love to go and investigate some of the places that she's been to. She does have some interesting stories. She's been to quite a bit of places. Like I said, though, she's been doing paranormal stuff for a while. Her and my cousin Shasta is good friends. They've been to Scare Fest together, I think, and been to on some hunts together. She she's also came with us to the battleship for the very first time that I scheduled it. Uh, we got a few places that I'm going to try to get booked for ourselves. You know, the Octagon Mansion in Virginia. I'm actually looking into it. It's just setting on a date of uh, booking it. Let's see, a couple other places that I've got in mind. I'm gonna do my family cemetery, not my where my mom's at, but my other family cemetery where I talk about a lot of Charlie Lawson. We're actually going to try to go down there, do that one. Me and my dad's going to go and do Daniel Boone's mom and dad's grave, probably sometime next week, and try to get it on film. I never been. I didn't know where it was at until last weekend. We drove past it when we went to the ball card show. So now I know where it's at, and I'm going to go back. It's probably about an hour away, maybe an hour and a half, if that, give or take, way traffic will be or something like that. Cool, that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, I'd like to learn a little bit more about Daniel Boone and all that than what they teach us in school. I would like to go see where he was born at and stuff like that, but I don't know exactly where all that stuff is. But oh man, I was sleeping ain't even funny. But I just want to say thanks to Tracy for coming on here. She's, like I said though, she's been a good guest. She's actually a awesome investigator. She went with us to the battleship. That's where I met her at for the first time, and she's been on my show a couple of times. I'm going through the desert on a horse with no name. Yeah, it's like I said though, it's going to be a pretty good next year. I got a feeling that we actually going to do a little bit more investigating. October, I will be taking off October, the whole month. I won't be doing any shows until we get back from the cruise. I'll start back up in November. So we will. I'm just going to take that whole month off and get ready for Novembers and stuff like that, and work on try to get some stuff booked for different places and things like that. It's a song by American. Okay, I'll check that out. But I really appreciate each and every one of y'all come in, and like I said, I will put other people's name down in the description for their YouTube channels. I just try to remember some different ones, and like I said, I will I got a few people wrote down where I hadn't got to in a while. I want to put Stock Explorer on there too on my list here to put down on my next show, so I won't forget it. Like I said, I got a bad memory, and I'll put guitar guys on there. If I can get my pen to right. I got Bootsie. She's one of my friends, so she's on there. Let's see who else came up in here. That's all that came up in here. I'll put. Let's see. I'll write this one down and check it out. But like I said, though, y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all come in. Thank y'all a lot. I just wanted to come on and chat a little bit. Like I said, Tracy, she was really a good guest. I've been aiming to get her back on the show, and I didn't want to bother her while she was in Ireland and everything on her trip, but I just couldn't pass that opportunity up and get her back on here. So I will be getting her back for a while and see what she's got going on again. Or it won't be, I'll get her scheduled so it won't be just spur of the moment, and then we can have a lot of stuff to talk about, and then I'll get my cousin on and stuff like that. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all a lot. I will go ahead and get on out of here, and I will talk to y'all later. See y'all.
Keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you. Rising up like the moon, elevating the mood, uplifting attitudes, cause that's what we choose to do. And I don't know about you, but there's enough negativity going around with plenty room to improve. Yeah, sometimes we collide with stress and negativity. We always let it slide. It's an elevated vibe, so fly. We touch the sky every time we ride. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die, me and you. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive. You know how we do. Big up to this crew. Got props non-stop and mad love for you. Now roll back time. Tell me what you find. You're gonna see the same sucker MCs on the sidelines. In the fourth quarter when it's do or die time. That's when this crew is inclined to go prime time. From day one straight till it's done. But you all know full well that we only just begun. Yeah. We stick together, one for all for one. When it gets heavy, no, we don't cut and run. Crazy thinking about the places that we've been. Now I could tell you stories that'll make your head spin. But like I said, straight, thick or thin, there's so many memories giving me silly grins. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew. So please allow me to introduce to you my one and only homies, yo, I love this crew. Big up to this crew. Yeah, we like to keep it positive, you know how we do. Big up to this crew. From day one till it's done, do or die.